Welcome to another MP4Nation.net play and review. Today we have the new Onda VX898. It's not even an MP4 player. This is a pure MP3 player. But we're adding it to our catalog because we think it's just a very good little MP3 player. Very good price, and it's very well built. Anyway, here's the packing. It's the same J Chow packing that many of the new Onda players coming in. It does tout, one of the things right on the box, it does tout 30 hours of continuous audio playback. Very good. It does use the new Actions chipset, which uses the SRS, has the SRS WOW built in, so it has better audio quality. This is a sample piece which has 2 GB of memory. We will be getting this in 2 GB, 4 GB, and even 8 GB, but I'll talk about why we're getting an 8 GB and might interest some of you. Anyway, here's more J Chow. Here's the actual player itself, but let me again show the accessories first. You have your standard USB cable, 5-pin USB cable. Your 898 manual. When we get ours, they'll most likely be an English manual, not a Chinese manual. A small carrying case. Your standard Onda headphones. There you go. And a disk with additional programs and maybe drivers if you have Windows 98. And let's take a look at the player. Now, the reason we added the VX898 as opposed to some other MP3 players that have been around, especially this type of MP3 player, is that we generally, when we saw the images and stuff, we just knew that this was a lot better quality MP3 player, something that that will last. The actual material itself isn't cheap plastic. It's kind of a rubbery material, very nice to touch. Even the screen is of a different, it's not just standard OLED screen. It's quite nice. Even when it's turned on, it looks nice. Anyways, here you have your 5-pin USB slot, your play pause on off button there. You record, you play pause, your on off, and your volume play next here. Let's turn this on. And the headphone jack is down there. There you go, loading. And again, this does use the new Actions chipset. It's a very simple interface, This is the music player that loads directly onto. And one of the things I did notice that this does have resume play for audio. So, those people who have been asking for a player that has resume play, well, here you have it. It just happens to be a pure MP3 player. There he goes, Mr. Smiley's face for the music. And you have your voice recorder, your voice playback option, your FM player, your ebook reader, which seriously I don't recommend you using because I mean, come on. You're gonna go blind reading on the screen this size. Anyway, the features there for those of you that really want. Your system, so you can change some of the language, contrast. Let's go back to your music player, and as you play, it does show the song title and stuff like that. SRS WOW, and you can choose which folder you want to play from, delete, exit, So I mean, there are some options, I guess. I wouldn't say it's a very advanced player, but for audio playback, the quality is actually quite good. Surprisingly good, really. And for, as I said, this has about 30 hours of continuous playback. So, I mean, that's fantastic for a unit like this. Now, I did say we are getting this in the 2, 4, and 8 GB. They'll be priced about $39, $49, and $69 respectively. Now, with this type of player where there's no sorting of music, it's basically just playing on shuffle, you really you don't want to load too many songs. I mean, I'll be honest about that because you have no way of sorting the music or whatever, so it gets quite frustrating. However, because it's nice and compact and small, you can use this as a memory stick, basically. So, if you carry a lot of data around and you don't want to carry an additional MP3 player or whatever, you can just use this. Use the 4 GB or 8 GB to store your extra information carried around, and you kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as they say. So, I mean, that's our idea. I mean, either way, the 8 GB and stuff is quite, it's very modestly priced. So, there you go, version 1.04. So, protect screen. it's just a very nice, simple player that we think that people will like. We've been getting a lot of requests from individuals asking for these type of players to be added. So there you go. And again, the pricing is almost that of what you can get of the cheap generic ones, which won't even last you a month. This will probably last you the entire, length of its warranty at least. So there you go, the new Onda VX898. We will have it by mid-June, in stock by mid-June 2008. So head on over to mp4nation.net to check it out, or head on over to our forums to discuss this. Thank you.